Little uncomfortable, but how does it feel to be at the mercy of someone who thinks a random text is more important than your life? Someone who takes their eyes off the road while speeding along in a 3-ton hunk of steel. Freaky, right? Well, why not just ask them to stop? Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be a little awkward,
this
but believe me,
flashback of the Artist Exchange Radio Show on BExposedRadio.com.
If you had a dream venue, where would that be? Like, some people want to do Carnegie Hall or like a big stadium somewhere.
I want to go with Madison Square. I wanna feel that
so
building.
You just shoot for the moon.
I want to feel it. I want to look out and just feel the vibration of all of those people there to be uplifted and all of that, because that's what I want to do for people.
So are you dancing? Are you...
I want to implement that. I think I want to start doing some blocking, like not like tear it up, but just like a
little 1-2,
hell, a little not voguing, but kind of the essence of it, very cozy and hit the mark. Yeah, we're not trying to like bust.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to BeExposedRadio.com. We're doing a abbreviated version of the Artist Exchange Radio Show today. Today is actually the open house for Be Exposed Radio. So come on down if you're in the area, 110 East Lexington Street. We got an awesome live DJ. We'll have some vittles very soon. Got a couple spirits being poured. A special spiked sangria is on its way. So definitely come on down to the Big Exposed Radio Studio at 110 East Lexington Street, Suite 200. Just come on up the elevator and join the party. A lot of networking, a lot of promotion and marketing today. Definitely connect and visit with and meet the other personalities of BeExposedRadio.com. But right now in front of me, I have Mr. Noah Smith, alum of BSA, and a talented actor and now activist and community leader on top of that. And he has a little bit of information to share with you. But I have a clip that I want to play first, and we can get your information. So are we ready, Robbie? So we're going to play that clip first, and I think it speaks a lot on what you were saying. And then you can elaborate and connect. And
of course.
All that.
Black America is potentially the most dangerous group of humans alive today. Dangerous to who? Dangerous to the corporate empire, Illuminati, imperial scum, whatever you want to call them. White supremacists. Why are they dangerous? Well, there's 45 million Black Americans. And the reason they're dangerous is because they're quite easily united. It might seem not true because there's so much division within Black people in America, but the only reason they're divided is because the corporate empire spends billions of dollars keeping them divided because they are potentially dangerous. What makes them dangerous? Well, 45 million people united in the US would be very dangerous. What kind of things is dangerous? Well, you might think I'm talking about protesting or getting together and rallying and that kind of stuff. Well, no, that's not dangerous because the US can handle that stuff. They're set up for it. They can imprison an indefinite amount of people. That's not the kind of danger I'm talking about. 45 million people united could do some serious damage to the financial market. I mean, if you had 45 million united people that got together and decided they're going to create an alliance and they're going to decide on a daily basis how they spend their money, that would be dangerous. The thing that threatens the corporate empire, Illuminati, whatever you want to call them, the thing that really threatens them is a group that can control their bank accounts. So really, for me, it's really simple. Black America needs to unite for one reason: to control how black money is spent. That's it. That's it in a nutshell. If Black America united 100% and created websites, Facebook, whatever, a way where there's a body or a board or whatever, and you guys decide how you're going to spend your money on a daily basis, it's a game changer. It means that you control the scum that is oppressing you. They will not be able to handle that. It's a big thing. I know it's a really hard thing to organize, but you can do it because Black America is a united people, really. They're a natural race that identifies with each other and supports each other, really. I mean, the divisions are just corporate empire scum investing money into keeping you guys divided. So I'd forget about it. Don't even think that you can't do it, because you can. And it's that simple. Control how black money is spent and you win the game.
Welcome back to the Be Exposed open house, special open house segment of the station. So we're not any specific show today. We're going to be real Be Exposed-ish today. Monny has joined us in the building, and our first guest for the day is Mr. Noah Smith. And that clip that we just played basically, I think,
Smith
summed up what you wanted to say.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Where's the fan? God damn it, it's hot right here.
It's out there.
Dragons.
Monty's a little hot.
I am. I just walked up that hill.
Ooh, Lord. So we're gonna come back to the next segment and actually hear from Mr. Noah and understand what he is going, what his mission is, his protest message is. So we're gonna take a quick
I want to
break.
know all about that. There's a protest going on?
Right. It's about
right now.
We'll be right back here on BigExposedRadio.com. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We're broadcasting live from YouTube.
Big Mama.
So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Big Mama.
Be exposed. Be exposed. Radio.com.
Check out what you missed on Be Exposed Radio.
Because the focus does need to be back on the family unit. What you think, Sabrina?
Definitely.
Yes.
I mean, it definitely would resolve and solve a lot of community issues.
Yes. And not just families, right? Healthy families.
Yes.
We want healthy families, healthy men.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
stability there.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Healthy. That's the key.
Yeah.
And whole.
Yes.
Because we got a lot of broken. I mean, and the thing about it is each family has something that they're going through. But the key is to be able to deal with it in a healthy way, to cope with the issues. There's no family that is without some kind of issue that they deal with. But if we teach the families on how to cope with it, talk about it, get family counseling, have family meetings.
Absolutely.
These things those are the things that create the healthy family,
help build it.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely help build it.
Tune in to Be Inspired every Wednesday live at 7 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
You're struggling with your mortgage. You think about it. You don't do anything but think about it.
What are we going to do if we lose the house? Where are we going to go?
At work.
I can't let anybody find out. I'm so embarrassed.
At dinner.
How can you tell the kids? It's going to wreck their lives.
And at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get through this. What's going to happen to us?
It's time to stop thinking. It's time to start dialing. Call 1-888-995-HOPE for a free government program that offers expert one-on-one advice about your mortgage options.
I'm all alone.
No, you're not. We've helped over 1 million homeowners, and we want to help you. And now there are more ways to help. Call 1-888-995-HOPE or visit makinghomeaffordable.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Treasury, HUD, and the Ad Council.
I know what you missed on Weird Radio.
Well, first off, let me go ahead and shout out to my bird chest gang out there.
You already, nigga.
Shout out to y'all, man. $160 and below. We out here, baby. Strong.
It's winter time, man. It's not our season, yo.
Strong. You feel me?
That shit go straight to the bone, boy.
Yo, this not our season. Let me tell y'all right now, this is not our season, man. Stop playing out here with these windbreakers, because we feel the wind. It don't break shit. Stop playing yourself. You feel me? Straight up.
Wear sweatpants under your jeans.
Yo,
jeans ain't outside
basketball
clothes.
shorts and all that. Some of us don't got the time to sit there and go out and buy long johns. So take the basketball shorts, take them bigger jeans that you got that ain't your size. Come on now, don't front. We all got a size bigger. Don't front. I'm a 34. I got like 8 pairs of 36s. Don't ask me why.
I used to wear 36s
all day. We gotta hide ourselves, yo. We can't let the world see who we are, because if we see who we are, they're gonna point it out.
Really, I've never needed a fucking size.
Come on now,
36 jean in my entire life.
Never.
That was my
size is a 33. Only thing I'm finding that is if I'm going to court. McDonald's pants.
Actually,
32. Wow.
Yeah, man.
I'm scared for you. I want you to
great.
meet someone. I want y'all to call in, and I'd love for y'all to sit there and give my man Uncle Stello some beautiful recipes so my man can eat more.
Be sure to tune in to Weird Radio every Thursday and Friday at 6 o'clock p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
Be exposed, be exposed, radio.com.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hey, you're listening to BeExposedRadio.com. It's me, Monny. I am hosting. I guess Nate's already been on, so I'm the second host to join the Be Exposed Radio Open House today, April 2nd, live from Be Exposed Radio Studios down here in downtown Baltimore, right across the street from the courthouse. If you want to come down and join us, we're here 12 until the last person leaves the building. It says 12 to 5 on the marquee, but I say until. I'm not putting nobody out. If they want to stick around and chit chat and lollygag, let's do it. Why don't I remember your name? That's so selfish of me.
I'm the man who built the ark.
Built the ark. Interesting. Okay, so we were just talking during the break though about the economic downturn. Is that what it's
the economic corruption.
Corruption. So tell us about that.
Well, it's a pretty simple concept. Believe it or not, if you're in the American system, if you're in the world today and stuck under the reign of capitalism, you are a slave, a modern day slave. Actually, I have a quote that I wanted to say. This is from Charles Hazard. He was an agent of the capital and banking interests in London.
Okay.
And he circulated a letter in 1862 to the bankers of New York City. And the quote goes, or the snippet from the letter was, slavery is but the owning of labor and carries with it the care of the laborers, while the European plan is that capital shall control the labor by controlling wages. This can be done by controlling the money. So what you have here is a system of capitalism where these corporate folks are creating the wages. They're in cahoots with the Federal Reserve, IMF, the World Bank, which is controlling the world
interest rates and everything. Right.
Yes, and inflation, which is a hidden tax. They will control the money flow, and they will control wages. And if you control wages, this makes the average citizen have to submit to employment.
Right.
Because if you're not employed, then you can't get money and you can't survive. But really, the human being needs to have a resource-based economy.
Right.
Because the monetary system is the reason why corruption is always within our society.
Everybody wants a dollar.
Everybody needs the dollar. But nobody has the power to really control that dollar. The dollar actually controls you.
So my question would be then, as an individual, how much can we do to change it?
As an individual,
when everybody's not on the same page.
As an individual, you can look up certain banks, like if you're with Bank of America or Citibank or anything that has to do with Goldman & Sachs or JP Morgan. You can withdraw your money from that bank and go to independent banks. Of course, do your research for independent banks, so you can feel comfortable.
So would you say like credit unions and things like that?
Yes.
Is that an independent bank? Because they're based off of members?
Yes. You could, if you have any stock, I would say close it out. If you
that sounds like a big move though.
Now don't get me wrong. All these
sounds kind of dangerous too. You're messing up your retirement and all kinds of stuff.
All these actions are to the average person is very, very radical because we are stuck in this system. We human beings, the very essence of society is to be established. But human beings in their nature are emergent.
But I get where you're going with this. And we were talking during the break, and I was saying, and I asked you whether or not you vote or not. And but on the lines of withdrawing your money from these banks, a lot of these companies do a lot of charitable things. Wouldn't that be counter to that too?
Well, you have to take it with a grain of salt. I mean, they're always going to give this perception that they are for the people, that they are humanitarians, that they're not all corrupt. But if you go into the basic research of what they actually do, how this corporatocracy is controlling us because of the economic corruption, then you find that them giving money to help people is like very, very small when it comes to
I get that in a scale of what their revenues are versus what they could, because I wanted to bring Walmart in particular because I shop there often, and I believe they are one of the bigger culprits of what you're talking about. But they also give over $100 million plus that would dry up and go away if we took your route. And like Bank of America, they also give over $100 million in charitable contributions to different things. That would dry up if we go your route. How do we stave off that to a better example?
Well, I would say the only way to truly escape from that is to completely destroy the monetary system. And again, I go back, if I can say, the Venus Project from Josh Fresco. He is a social engineer from Venus, Florida. And he is doing a research there called the Venus Project, which is a resource-based economy. Which is basically like you don't have to pay for food, you don't have to pay for healthcare and education, the basic necessities of life.
Okay. All right, look, we got to take a break real quick. When we come back, we're going to continue with this discussion because I'm loving it. Right here on BeExposedRadio.com, the open house from 12 to 5 today. We'll be right back.
You're struggling with your mortgage. You think about it. You don't do anything but think about it.
What are we going to do if we lose the house? Where are we going to go?
At work.
I can't let anybody find out. I'm so embarrassed.
at dinner.
How can you tell the kids? It's going to wreck their lives.
And at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get through this. What's going to happen to us?
It's time to stop thinking. It's time to start dialing. Call 1-888-995-HOPE for a free government program that offers expert one-on-one advice about your mortgage options.
I'm all alone.
No, you're not. We've helped over 1 million homeowners, and we want to help you. And now there are more ways to help. Call 1-888-995-HOPE or visit makinghomeaffordable.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Treasury, HUD, and the Ad Council.
In the forest, can you see this? And this. And this. But nothing beats the moment you see that.
Cool!
That's your child's eyes opening up to a world of possibilities.
I didn't know it could do that!
Because one trip to the forest can spark a world of difference.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go, like hiking, canoeing, fishing, or camping. Or create your own adventure with family and friends, and you might just see this. Your moment's out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org. That's discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Steven.
Who said that?
Me, down here.
What are you, a yellow booger?
I'm a banana slug, Steven.
Well, what are you doing in my room?
I'm your sense of adventure. Don't you remember me? Don't you know that we miss you?
Miss me? Who misses me?
You know, all your friends in the forest. The trees, the pond, that little fort that you made out of branches. We all miss you.
Mom took me to the forest last year.
I'm a slug, Steven. It took me a long time to get here.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
The forest is not that far away. Have an adventure today. I'm sure your mom would take you.
You're right. I should get out. I want to have fun. Play in puddles, catch frogs, and climb trees. Hey, Mom!
Yeah, hon. Steven, what is that in your hand?
It's my sense of adventure, Mom. It's telling me we need to get out of the house and have some fun in nature today.
Come to the forest where the more adventurous you lives. Check out discovertheforest.org for cool places nearby. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
You ready to get turned up? You want to get turned up? Yeah. Let's get turned up to the MEAX. With the all new Talk Lately tonight at 7 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com. Turn up to the MEAX.
Be exposed. Be exposed. Radio.com.
Free stuff for you just for listening to this station. Yo, we got your attention? Here's how it works. You click on the radio loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for cool stuff in the radio loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple. Free stuff just for doing what you already do. Radio loyalty. Click the banner to join now.
Check out this flashback of the Artist Exchange Radio Show on BeExposedRadio.com.
So we're going to get a little bit into the album with Miss Amira and learn the basis of it, the Banji soul of it all.
Yes.
So let us know, first of all, what is Banji soul?
Banji soul is basically just real. It's real soul. It's real. It's not cut down. It's not watered down. It's, you know, how as hot as it came off of my mind and my heart. That's what it is. And a lot of the times I get a little tangy, banji, ratchet, whatever, how you like to put it, classify it. But I like to say banji, because I'm classy.
Banji is a little classier.
It's a little classier. That's got your pinky up.
Right.
You got your pinky up with that.
Okay, we got to keep the B's, the bougie, the banji.
Yeah.
Right. So she's created her own lane, Banji soul. So let us know how that is covered in the album that released on the 9th of this month, right?
Yes. Well, I did it to a number of industry tracks, including like the Beatles come together,
and I did a Lindsay Lohan joint. You remember the Confessions of a Broken Heart?
Okay.
And a lot of stuff I aimed to like change the theme that was originated, or just to. It was my therapy.
Okay.
It was my therapy.
So that's why this is a mixtape.
Yes.
Okay, because you did a lot of remakes. Okay, I got you. The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artists, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
I don't know how to use my phone. Welcome back to the show, everybody. We're here in the studio right now with Noah Smith. I got your name now. I remember. It's still hot in here. No one brought me a fan. It's very selfish. But they want me being here. So, and we're talking about corruption in the financial system, basically.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it. Thank you. Somebody's gonna bring me a fan. It's hot. Because it's hot. This is Be Exposed Radio. We're here at the open house, 12 to 5 today, right here on Lexington Street, right across the street from the Clarence Mitchell Courthouse. You plug it up anywhere. Just face it towards me. Point it in my mouth. The phone lines are open too at 410-702-5657. You can text us as well at 443. Is that low? No, because I can hear it. Take it off the table. Perfect. 443-642-9403 is the text. We are going to be on live broadcasting all day today, so you can join in any of the conversations that we have going on. So 2 segments ago, I had asked you about the voting system and why you don't vote.
Yes. Now, me not voting is like a new philosophy. I just came. I decided.
You voted before?
I voted before. I voted for Obama in 2012. Actually.
You live in Baltimore?
Yes.
Okay.
But and actually, Nick Cannon just came out with a video. He was
I
rapping
love
in
that
front of
video. The video is on point.
I would have to agree that I am too broke to vote.
Mhm.
You know, if you don't know, really, it's the electoral colleges that decide who our next president will be.
Right.
And ultimately, politicians are not trained to solve problems.
Mhm.
They're only trained. Congress can only set budgets, declare war, and I don't even know what the third thing is, because what do they really do when it comes to
create unfounded laws?
Yes. But when it comes to the problems of society, it is the scientists and the technicians that really are the ones who fix our problems. Now, when it comes to voting, we as people can do so much more to take our liberations other than voting. And on my personal opinion, if you are an activist leader, an activist group, and you are telling people to call your senator and your congressman and you're signing them up to register to vote and you're forcing them to go out to vote, I personally believe that you are hired by the system to give people false hope. Because there's no way in 2016, after all the civil rights movement, after all these black leaders over decades and decades and decades who have asked people, who have told people the values of voting, but yet we are still in the same corruption in the system that we are now. So the only way to free ourselves, it is through a nonviolent struggle. And that does not just include protesting, but as I said, finding the pillars and the strengths of the dictator, which is the Federal Reserve, Wall Street, IMF, and you destroy those pillars. You weaken those pillars. So that is pulling the money out of the bank accounts, not supporting certain businesses as Walmart and certain other big name businesses, because as you know, Walmart has more economic powers than a lot of countries around the world.
Right, they do. Because they're in every country.
So I'm not saying if you want to vote, you are a human being, you have free will, it is your right to. But when you vote, don't expect anything to change. Even when it comes to Bernie Sanders and his socialism ideology. Socialism, just like fascism, communism, and capitalism, are based on a monetary system, which is inherently
I completely agree with you, but in the stance of that if you do nothing, you have no voice.
Yes.
How are you really helping?
You have to create a nonviolent struggle, almost like what MLK had. But
couldn't you do both?
You could do both. Like I'm not telling anybody not to vote. I'm not voting.
Right.
And of course there are large amounts of people who are not voting.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want people to understand, when you go out to the polls and you vote for Bernie Sanders or Hillary Clinton, or even for our local voting polls for the mayor and for our councilmen, and you go out and vote, don't expect anything to change.
Yeah,
you can come up with high
I want
hopes.
to share with you my ideology on why I vote, because I was one of those people that didn't vote for a long time either. I only voted in local elections, and I tried to avoid the presidential election because all I seen was white faces.
Right.
That changed in 2008 when we had somebody that was viable enough and won. But my ideology on voting is that I have to look for the smallest piece of change that will affect me. Where when Sheila left office the last time, and this, you ready? Are you ready? Not paying attention. And this hose bag down the street got in office. A lot of things messed up that was happening under Sheila's reign that I would like to see come back. There's a commercial airing right now on all the different networks about Sheila Dixon's campaign, and it focuses on all the business owners here. I was a business owner back then, and a lot of things changed in the business structure. I mean, we grew. I mean, we're here, but we grew slower than it was with the mayor before, and the mayor before Sheila, who was O'Malley. But the process, if we did nothing, because we didn't get a chance to really vote the hose bag in office, but she messed up so much in her reign. And that was only because 35,000 out of 600,000 people voted for her.
Now that is the danger. That is the danger. I'm not, when it comes to people not voting, that's all they do is not vote.
Yeah.
If you are going to make the conscious decision not to vote, then you need to have a plan on what you're going to do to take your liberation.
Because it's one thing not to believe in the system, but it's another thing not to actively insert yourself in a system to make change.
Of course.
So, but while I agree with you on your stance on not voting, because the system is corrupt, if you don't make a voice, so because then what are you instilling in your future politicians? Because you want to have somebody that stands up for you, especially in Congress, who is, to me, that stands up for the people the most, although he may have persuasive ways. Because he probably has no choice, is Elijah Cummings.
Now, I have a question. What happens when we have these hardworking people like Elijah Cummings or like Ron Paul, who are righteous politicians who actually want to make a change in our country within our city? But what happens when you have those few in a room full of politicians in the pockets of the big corporation? Our process of democracy is now tarnished. So now Elijah Cummings, even though he's a hardworking man as he is, really can't make the change that we want. It's
because it's a game. I mean, it's not a game. I don't want to call it a game.
No, you're right.
But it's a game of what can you get in the time to make this bill work, because you know how they slam bills. Bills are made up of all kinds of different parts to make everybody happy. So how can you get what you want into a bill piecemeal? Because that's how it works. You got to get, if you want something done, you can say, I want this part to happen in this bill, and then I'll give you this to the other side, to the Republicans or whoever else is in Congress. And that's the sad part about it, is that that's how it works. It can't be a single bill, a single issue with this. No, you got to put in pig bellies and you got to put in pork backs and all that kind of stuff that most people don't really eat.
Right.
And we don't really need it, because that's the stuff that they're making McDonald's hamburgers out of.
Of course.
And you think it's 100% beef, but that's a lie.
Damn lie.
So, and on that side note of that is that I do believe in politics and how it operates. We may not like it, but it's what our, because I call them dumb, because we still have this foundation that the founding fathers were right, and they weren't.
Now, I would have to disagree with that.
Okay.
Now, even though the founding fathers didn't have the ideology of all men are created equal,
Because the reason why I say they weren't right is because their ideology doesn't fit today.
Of course, it doesn't fit today because of the banking system. Because back when they had that, it was no Federal Reserve, it was no booming industry of capitalism.
There was no internet.
It was no internet either. It was just these people trying to have a true democracy. But that democracy was tarnished truly in 1913 when the Federal Reserve was created. So their basis of a democracy of
we need a new
coming
founding
out to
father.
vote. We need new, and that is what needs to happen today. We need new founding fathers.
Because we can't keep going back to the principle. And now they're all, Donald Trump's statement is to make America great again. What do you mean? To make America great again is mean we need to get wooden teeth.
Donald Trump said that America was great in 1950.
No, hell no. He was being stoned in the street for being black.
Very true.
And I don't need a bath that bad that I need a water hose. I'm sorry.
Now, we've talked about voting. We've talked about the corruption in the economic system, but we haven't talked about what is a true process of change. What can we do? Because I'm not just asking people to go out, not vote, and just chill in your house.
Right.
It is a political scientist named Gene Sharp, and he gives credit to MLK and Gandhi and the great leaders of the past who was on the forefront of a nonviolent struggle.
It's interesting that you bring them up because I look at them as they are our founding fathers.
Yes.
And they're all from the South. So how did the South get left behind? They're still in 1950 to me.
Well, I mean, that was what the whole Civil War was about.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's like the Civil War ended and they still were stuck in Civil War times.
Yes. In fact, it was in the California, not the Californias, the Colorados, not the Colorados, the North Carolinas.
The Carolinas.
They just took down the
Confederate flag. That's ridiculous.
So,
like, how do you get stuck like that? Like, why is it Baltimore is a metropolitan city?
Yes.
We have all the advantages of everything that New York has. How is that not trickling down to them?
Because that's not what they want.
Ew. Okay.
And that takes me back, as I aforementioned, we wanting to be established versus being emergent. Human beings are emergent creatures by nature. If you get a new idea that you agree with, then you're going to leave your old ideas and go with that idea. It is the evolutionary process.
I was just watching a video on Facebook where it was just going around asking people who they voted for in 2008 and 12, and you could just consciously see how they were stuck, like dogs tied to a tree, dirt roads, you living in a shack, and that's all in between Alabama, Georgia. I just couldn't believe it was still Georgia because that is also, one of the premier metropolitan cities of Atlanta,
of course,
as well as in Florida, Tampa. But you leave those states, you don't leave those cities, and it's like you're in a foreign country.
Of course, it is the system. It is the economic system. It is the system of keeping the power and the money in the hands of a few. If you go around to any city,
but isn't it not also laziness that they didn't progressively move with the rest of culture?
I don't believe that's laziness. I believe that is the establishment trying to keep us down. Because you go to any city around this country and you will always find these pockets of extreme poverty. I live in Sandtown. I am in the pocket of poverty. It is a food desert. It is rundown building. It is drugs, corruption. You go around the world that has been affected by the World Bank, the same capitalist system we're in, you'll find the same pockets of poverty, and then you'll find the pockets of like this large establishment. You got the buildings and the bank, but you'll always have this system of poverty.
So what do you blame? Okay, the pocket of poverty in Sandtown is a good example of some of the questions that I have for you then, because I got a minute and 20 seconds in this break. Pockets of poverty in Sandtown. What do you attribute that to?
Poor political process, economic corruption, and the desolation of the Black mind. Because I believe that the African American has no sense of who they are. That is why the system has created this genre of trap music, pulling off the thoughts of violence and drugs.
So when do you think it started? Was it at the age of high school, or as soon as they became adults that they went downhill?
I think as soon as they were born.
Wow.
I think as soon as they were born, I mean, because we are environmental creatures. So as soon as, I mean, if you were born with the people of the Saharan desert that doesn't have civilization, they still live in huts, and they still believe in, you know, the community, you would hold their value systems, because that is the only environment that you know. So if you grow up,
so it's a conditioning, basically.
It is exactly. And it is all a system of control, just like the video that we heard earlier at the beginning of this interview. The man was like that the black America is the most prominent and strengthened group in the entire world, but nobody knows this because we're so separated and we're so divided. And because we are divided, we could never stand up. So all my ideologies are considered radical.
Okay.
Because we are put in boxes and subcultures.
This is a good conversation.
I would hate you because your skin is lighter than me.
Wow.
You would hate me because I come from Sandtown.
Wow.
So we would never stand together and teach the rest of our brothers what is going on.
Wow. Look, I want to continue this conversation when we come back from this break. This is Be Exposed Radio. This is the open house, and we're live with Noah Smith in the studio. We'll be right back.
Did you know that birthday parties help build confidence in kids?
Yeah. Did you know that giving kids less sugar before bedtime helps them sleep better?
Oh, totally. Did you know that friendly kids have more friends?
Everybody knows that.
Hey, guys, did you know that most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
I didn't know that.
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right car seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Check out what you missed on Be Exposed Radio.
Most of the times, you know, we've seen mom, she was superwoman. She had 5 kids. She worked 3 jobs and she did it all by herself. And, you know, and then we do find that some moms, you know, put down the dad. You know, instead of finding ways to try to work it out. You know, I mean, I've witnessed firsthand situation like that, you know, and we want to encourage it because we want the dads to be there. I know someone would say, well, if he really wanted to be in the child's life, he would, but it makes it difficult if mom is being difficult.
Absolutely.
If we're working against one another, it makes it hard. And, you know, we want to encourage dads to be there.
Regardless of the circumstances.
Regardless of the circumstances.
Absolutely. And I'm speaking from a single mother's perspective.
Yeah, see.
So, yeah, definitely regardless of the circumstances.
Yes, so... Okay.
You got to keep the door open. You know, you have to, because one thing what some women have to understand, those that feel that way, but and I'm a single mom. So, but you have to keep the door open. It's not about you.
That's right.
It's about the children.
That's right.
Tune in to Be Inspired every Wednesday live at 7 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree.
It's huge!
Is the moment I knew that for him,
You can't even see the top of that thing.
even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com. You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the station with all the hits and the Talk Lately show weeknights at 7 p.m.
From north, east, south, and west, you're listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Do you have troubled skin, acne,
With Proactive, you can heal your acne and help prevent new breakouts. Right now, in this radio area, we're looking for just 50 people with moderate acne to demonstrate exactly how fast Proactive works. The first 50 callers who qualify can try Proactive risk-free for 60 days.
Call 800-388-7152, 800-388-7152, 800-388-7152.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Rumba Club. Rumba. That's the I was trying to tell somebody where to park at. There's a garage right across the street from that new hotel. What's that hotel called right there? Baltimore. The Baltimore Hotel. It used to be the Holiday Inn. It used to be a Quality Inn or something like that. That's where that hotel is. I mean, parking garage in the office building. And it's like $5 on Saturday if anybody's still looking for a place to park or don't want to pay at a meter. You can park up there. We're talking about for here. If you're coming here to the Be Exposed Radio open house. Did he give you some water? Did you want anything?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. And we're still here with Noah Smith, and we're talking about, we've talked about a lot. Voting, inequality, Sandtown.
Yes.
Corporate corruption,
Yes.
basically money and inequality.
And let me just be clear, because I've been saying corruption a lot, and people have to understand that the word corruption, the very essence of it, is a monetary creation. It is basically moral perversion. So let's break that down. If an oil company dumps oil into the land because they want to be cheap and not dump it in a resource place that can break down and turn it into something else, we would see that as corruption. Well,
Right.
let's scale that down, and let's say a Walmart moves in. A Walmart moves into the area and closes down all the mom and pop shops.
Right.
Everybody would say, well, is it really Walmart's business? I mean, who cares if Walmart closes those mom and pop shops down? I mean, it's not their problem. That is also a formulation of corruption. Let's take it down even further to a smaller scale. The workplace is getting automated. It's a technology that has gotten someone fired. So they downsize their workforce because they upsize their technical advances. This is seen also as corruption, but people see it as the way it is. So corruption, it is a very thin line between corruption and such. And before I forget, I follow the ideologies of Gene Sharp. Again, he gives credit to MLK and Gandhi, and he shows us in his book From Dictatorship to Democracy, which is free on his website at the EinsteinInstitute.org. He gives us 198 methods of a nonviolent struggle. And his works are being seen all over the world. You see it in Iran, you see it in Egypt, you see it in Syria, these people giving a nonviolent struggle. Now, the reason why their struggle is not being upheld is because the entire world is waiting for America to stand up and take their liberation. I mean, you ask anybody around the world, they'll say the basis of this capitalist corruption, this globalization, is coming from America.
I hope we can see in our lifetime this kind of change.
We can, but we must first change ourselves. And I don't want people to think that this is a conspiracy. These top corporations aren't meeting in the backwoods at midnight, plotting their schemes to take over the world.
That's happening during their board meeting.
Their basic philosophy is maximizing profit regardless of the social and environmental costs. And that is why we're here today. So
that's why.
Yeah.
This has been very enlightening. I enjoy your conversation. I'm going to invite you back on my show where we can have this discussion a little bit deeper. I'm coming back in May, by the way, middle of May. I don't know what the exact date. Jabril, do you know the date? May 17th? Yep. Okay. I'm back on Tuesdays at 7. This is Noah Smith, everybody.
Yes. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you
so
for
much.
joining us on the open house edition of Be Exposed Radio. And this was supposed to be the Artist Exchange, but this is Talk Lately's takeover. So I don't have any news to tell you guys because I haven't been following it since I've been on vacation. I try to keep my head down. I do know that.
Where'd you go?
Nowhere. I'm on hiatus. I actually have a day job, and we're getting ready to go to our conference in Pittsburgh in a couple of weeks. So I'll usually take off the whole month because I have to get prepared for that. It's long days, long hours. It's a convention, so exhibitors and all that kind of stuff, and being professional. And then I have a board meeting and a budget meeting and all kinds of stuff going on. And I need that space, head space, to get through that kind of stuff. And I just can't wait to go though because it's a lot of drinking. And that's all. Can I have some wine? I mean, sorry, it's only 1 o'clock. It's only 1 o'clock. It's only 1 o'clock. Come on, slow down. I forgot my wine.
Actually, it should be 5 in London now. So.
Oh, hey, my best friend is here. Look, we have a lot going on today. There's food. I was up last night cooking. Only cook one dish, but it's the dish that everybody wants me to cook. So enjoy. I don't know what else is going on today, but my sister should be here. I look forward to that. You're sticking around?
Of course.
Oh, good. Because then we'll bring them back in a little bit later because I'm coming back on the mic again too. And plus I'll be out there outside in the lobby area of Be Exposed Radio's open house with a live mic, talking to people, introducing myself, introducing our other personalities. Who's coming up next? Do we know? Who's coming up next? I would like to introduce them. I mean, geez. Who's running this show? Gosh. Do we have a producer today? I thought there was supposed to be a schedule. I was told. Look, the phone lines are open, though, too. When we're live on the air, the 410-702-5657. You can text us. Even the people out there, if you want to throw in your participation into the shows and all our personalities as they hit the mic, it's 443-642-9403 is the text. And we're here. We're partying. There's macaroni and cheese out there. I've seen some other trays out there, too, and I don't know what was in those. But
did you make the mac and cheese?
I did. That was my dish. It's really, really good. You're gonna love it. Did we know who's coming on next yet? I would like to tell the people. We're live on YouTube as well too. So if you got your smartphones out there, log on and you can hold it up to your ear, put on your headphones, jam out with us. DJ Twiz is on the ones and twos out there. We got a live DJ that's out there. He's going to be rocking the house and everything. Rocking the house is so old school. Where did I get that from? Was I watching Rocker Nation? Rock a Hall, something with Brad Pitt looking stupid.
Oh my God.
We still don't know. I'm waiting. 29 seconds. Who's next?
Keep going. Just close the show out.
Okay, but I want to say who's next.
Close the show out. Mecca's the host. She's coming up next.
Mecca?
Yes.
Mecca from the happy hour is coming up next. Is she out there DJ? I mean, she's bartending at the moment?
Yeah.
Can she make me a drink or drink on it?
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, look, coming up next is Mecca with the happy hour right here on BigExposedRadio.com. The open house is going from 12 to 5. We'll be back.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Today in school, I learned a lot. In chemistry, I learned that no one likes me. In biology, I learned that I'm fat and stupid. In English, I learned that I'm disgusting. And in gym, I learned that I'm pathetic and a joke. The only thing I didn't learn in school today is why no one ever helps.
Kids witness bullying every day. They want to help, but they don't know how. Teach them how to stop bullying and be more than a bystander at stopbullying.gov. A message from the Ad Council.
Be exposed. Be exposed. Radio.com.
Drug, alcohol, and gambling addiction can be devastating for you and your loved ones. Don't let the disease of addiction ruin everything you have worked so hard for. If you or a loved one is suffering from a drug, alcohol, or gambling addiction, Call now and get a free confidential consultation. Help is only a phone call away. Call 1-877-867-3063. That's 1-877-867-3063.
Hello, everybody. This is Big Mama Ama with the Artist Exchange Radio Show, talking about the Be Exposed Radio 10th Anniversary Open House Party here on April 2nd from 12 to 5. We expect you to be there. Any other information you need can be found at the www.beexposedradio.com website. I hope to see you there.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the station with all the hits and the Talk Lately show weeknights at 7 p.m.
You ready to get turned up? You want to get turned up? Yeah. Let's get turned up to the max. With the all-new Talk Lately tonight at 7 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com. Turn up to the max.
Hey, everybody. Check out what you missed on the one and only Be Inspired Radio Show.
And I know everybody is all excited about that word faith.
Yes, that's the one.
That's the key word. But I took a moment and I looked at faith in the Webster. Whether people understand it or not, whether you have a place where you have fellowship or worship, you still live by faith.
Yes.
Faith is not something that, you can really get away from. And it's in the Webster. And in Webster, it says faith is allegiance to duty or a person. It's an allegiance. This is what Webster says.
Wow.
An allegiance.
I never really thought about it like that. Allegiance. Or like a promise.
Yes, absolutely. You're making a promise. You're making an allegiance to a duty or a person. We talking about Webster here.
Yes.
Tune in to Be Inspired every Wednesday live at 7 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are now listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Check out what you missed on Be Exposed Radio.
My son started school this week, which is the new thing that I got him on, which, that's really what got me on my topic for today. Starting new things.
Look, I'm afraid of change. I didn't vote for Barack Obama because I wanted change. I just wanted to see a nigga in the White House. No, I'm kidding.
Man, but, the reason, as I've gone through and I've decided on these topics that I want to talk about this month, as far as the New Year's resolutions, I also think about the reasons why we pick them, because these are the common things. This is the shit that people say every year. Every year, somebody says, "All right, I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to start going to the gym. I'm gonna get that job. I'm going to do something new. I'm going to try have an adventure." We always say this stuff, but why?
Because it makes you sound cool.
Yeah.
You don't fuck
does.
with people that don't have goals and aspirations.
That's true. I mean, I think that's one part of it. But he's interrupting. Why is he interrupting me? Didn't you hear how deep I was about to get? Robbie, I was about to get deep, and then
he was about to get as deep as a fishbowl. Let's not play. Come on.
This nigga's coming for my life. All right, TC.
That's why I'm glad.
Especially when I'm not feeling well. He's kicking me when I'm down, and it's cool. It's cool.
We're just sitting straight up. You'll be all right. But no, seriously, going on to doing new things.
Yeah, because I believe that you got to explore. I believe that, especially since I've come here in Baltimore, there's too many people who've never been outside their neighborhood, and that scares shit out of me.
Check out Weird Radio every Tuesdays and Fridays from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. right here live on BeExposedRadio.com.
From north, east, south, and west, you're listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Check out this crazy freestyle on Who Got Buzz.
But right now, it's a 2-minute drill. I did. Cue it up. I did. Oh! What? So, as always, the 2-minute drill is going to kick off. Who wants to take it first? I need the music. Turn it up just a little bit. Turn it up just a little bit. There we go. DP, since you're the guest of the evening, I want you to go ahead and kick it off.
So when you're walking like a guard and you talking like a guard, you could throw a couple jabs, you can even spit and spar. I got a line. Even though I dropped a couple lines with the grind, never shoot a couple dimes, you can have it. Balling like Jordan, but I'm feeling like Magic. Had a couple verses in these MC Scarlet Classic, but when you see me on the racketeer, young resurrected soul of the young Emmett Till. Never lie, always had to keep it real. Shaquille up in the paint, I was the man to steal. When they put me on the Pac beat, low key, I made sure that I got up the paint and pitched the 3. Now Steph Curry cooking it up or hooking it up. Shouts out to my niggas locked down, that's hooking it up. Back for the baked beans, niggas at the hot dog. Niggas say I'm hot dog, I'm fresh off the spot, dog. Put me in the place, lyrics are uppercase. Gotta mixtape my way like Wayne and dedicate, elevate, motivate my niggas all in the city. My lyrics are super dope and my bars are super witty. You can't even stick with me, so come and triple shoot. When it comes to raising the roof, I never lie, tell the truth, raise the roof. I gotta bring the proof in the game, bring the roof to the chain, bring a tech to your name, nigga.
Check out Who Got Buzz every Tuesday night from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. right here on Be Exposed Radio.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com. You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to today's graduation ceremony. Students, when you hear the reason or reasons for your absences throughout the years, please exit the auditorium without your high school diploma. Once you've exited, remove your cap and gown and proceed into the unknown. Too tired. Family trip. Part-time job. Helping around the house. Sick day. Starting the holidays early. Just because.
Starting in the 6th grade, students who miss 18 days or more of school in a year for any reason will fall behind and risk not graduating high school. How many days of school has your child missed this year? Absences add up. Keep track at boostattendance.org today. Brought to you by the U.S. Army and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your girl Mecca, give it to you straight, no chaser. I'm actually here and present at the Be Exposed open house. We are so excited. It is going on right now from 12 to 5. If you can make it here, if you have a business, if you have a clothing line, if you just want to speak, if you're a comedian, you try and get yourself out here, definitely get here to 110 Lexington Street, Baltimore, Maryland, 21202, hopefully. But right now, I have some wonderful guests here. I have Olivia. Miss Olivia, can you please introduce yourself and let everyone know what you do so well, honey?
Hi, Mecca. My name is Olivia Bename. I run a lifestyle culture site called Strangers with Style, strangerswithstyle.com, and I host a monthly talk series, a free monthly talk series called Creative Mornings Baltimore.
Cool. Okay, so if someone was listening to your host series every month, what type of information are you giving them? What type of are you giving them? Style tips?
Yeah, so they're two separate entities. So Creative Mornings Baltimore is part of an international organization where there's several chapters worldwide. We've had this chapter for a little over 2 years now, and every month it's usually the second to last or the last Friday of each month. people come together at a physical space. We have a guest speaker talking on a certain theme, and people can network, have free breakfast, coffee, and we listen in on the speaker and discuss stuff about the theme.
Awesome. And how can they find you?
So you can find more information about Creative Mornings Baltimore at creativemornings.com. We're all on social media, Creative Mornings Baltimore. And then Stranger Style is strangerstyle.com, and that's all on social media as well.
Okay. Do you have any up and coming events, anything going?
Yes. So we do have an upcoming talk for Creative Mornings Baltimore. We just confirmed Aaron Maben.
Awesome.
He will be speaking on the topic of risk. So it's going to be April the 22nd at the Motor House in Station North.
Do they need tickets, or is it something
free?
It's free?
Yeah, it's a free registration online at creativemornings.com. And we actually, this is like, we haven't really announced this yet. So
I'm sorry.
No, it's
I'm
cool.
jumping the gun.
So, we're dropping it here, which is great. But once we have it online, the link will be up for registration. And it's free. Anyone and everyone's welcome to come connect, share your business cards, discuss about the theme of risk. I think that's a very relevant topic for this month. So, it's exciting.
Well, thank you for Olivia for blessing us at the Be Exposed open house. Guys, check her out. It's a lot of great information. Definitely, if you want to know about risk, definitely this month. She's doing big things. So thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. So I have here one of my favorite photographers, Mr. Daniel Mack at DM Designs on Instagram.
What up?
All right, honey. Tell them what you do.
How y'all doing? I'm back. I was just here Thursday night, and I came to support again. I'm Daniel Mack, photographer. My Instagram is DM Designs, DMDESIGNZ. You can find me all over social media right now. And right now, I got the hottest magazine going in the DMV area. Critically acclaimed. People have been giving mad feedback. A lot of important people have been investing and helping me out. So I'm at this point, we just ready to be exposed. That's why we on BeExposedRadio.com today.
I know that's right. Now, are you accepting any models right now? You have openings now?
Yes, I am accepting models right now currently, but not just models. We do weddings, we do everything, we do events. So it's not just, tailored to models, we do men, everything. So right now, that's what we're rolling with right now. So that's where we at.
Okay, and where can they find you again?
Right now it's on DM Designs on Instagram. It's DMD EISIGNZ, DM Designs. You can find me all over social media right now, and we are trending very well right now. So it's a pleasure to be here. So definitely
hit my man up, because I'm even getting my own photo shoot, so it's going to be popping.
Oh yeah,
okay.
Yeah. We supposed to do something.
I'm gonna put a butt cheek out there or something that's going to be popping.
Oh yeah. Hopefully we can get you into the publication opportunities right now that are available. So anybody looking for publication opportunities through a magazine or anything like that, definitely reach out to me, because there's a lot of openings right now coming up towards the summertime, which we will be dropping another magazine edition. It'll be issue 3. So please reach out to me, DM me, inbox me. It definitely goes down in my DM. It's always jumping. So please hit me up.
Now, if you guys want to text Be Exposed Radio today and any information from any of our wonderful businesses here and our guests here, please text at 443-642-9403. Please call in at 410-702-5657 if you need more information on how to contact these wonderful guests.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you have trouble skin, acne? With Proactive, you can heal your acne and help prevent new breakouts. Right now, in this radio area, we're looking for just 50 people with moderate acne to demonstrate exactly how fast Proactive works. The first 50 callers who qualify can try Proactive risk-free for 60 days.
Call 800-388-7152, 800-388-7152, 800-388-7152.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the station with all the hits and the Talk Lately show weeknights at 7 p.m.
Thank you for tuning in to BeExposedRadio.com. Sit back, relax, and listen to this flashback of the Artist Exchange Radio Show.
I'm a dude from Baltimore. It's like, nah,
that's a lot right now. In the media, you a star right now. As far as the media is concerned.
That's very true.
Hey, well, I agree with me being a star, of course. But you know, I'm focusing on just so I do music because it's more so a way for me to express myself. For me, music is expression of self. It's not even about a check or about none of that. It's about the same way I wrote poetry. I wouldn't want to do that because of a check. I did that because I like it. Right now, I'm trying to focus on how to get that into people's minds. You know what I mean? Because right now, people don't really want to hear you just expressing yourself. They want to hear something that they can remember, something that sticks in their head. You know what I mean? You got a lot of gimmicks. You got a lot of things out here that I'm just trying to manipulate in my own way. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm focusing on right now, and getting music back up. You know what I mean? Because life in general is hard. You know what I mean? That's the best way I can sum up the statement in terms of why I guess I'm in a position I'm in right now. You know what I mean? Just trying to get through life and using music to push me through it too.
So how has it, what has the struggle been like trying to reintroduce yourself in a time where everybody wants things fast?
I mean, you know, it's not really a struggle because all of that is what makes me come up with content. You know what I mean? Like when I rap, that's what I rap about, the fact that life is the way it is. And I have two daughters, you know what I mean? I have a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old. February 9th, she just turned 3, actually, Journey.
Congratulations.
If you hear my music, you will hear them because I'm not the fabricating rapper. I'm not the guy that makes up all these bells and whistles I have. I talk about, you know what I mean, my life, my kids, my experiences, things that I go through, you know? So life in general is what I need in order to make music, you know, to create, so.
Okay. Next up to hey, what's up? This is Nate, host of the Artist Exchange Radio Show. Tune in every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. and every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live here.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hello. It's your girl, Mecca, give it to you straight, no chaser from the Happy Hour radio show. I'm here at I'm sorry, I'm having too much fun. I'm here at the Be Exposed open house going down right now at 110 Lexington Street, Baltimore, Maryland. 202 is going down from 12 to 5. I have two wonderful guests that we were chatting up before the break. I have my Miss Olivia. Where can they find you?
Strangerstyle.com and creativemornings.com.
Awesome. And I have Mr. Daniel Mack from DM Designs.
DM
and where
Designs,
can they find?
They can find me all over Instagram right now. DM Designs, DMD, ESIGNZ.
All right. Not only do we like you to have a good time with the radio station, we also give out freebies. Okay. And you know how we like these freebies.
I love freebies.
So right now we have 2 complimentary admission tickets for Ripley's Believe It or Not. We're giving away for free. So call it, text, call at 410-702-5657. Let's figure out how you can get your tickets.
They look like some nice tickets too.
Yeah,
I might have to get me them if they ain't nobody calling or texting.
I know that's right.
Yeah,
they got some weird stuff up in there.
Yeah. The time is running out. So hey,
exactly. So coming back to my wonderful guest, Miss Olivia, tell us how someone can start their own blog. How can they?
Yeah, so I mean, I can break down Stranger Style a bit and get into that. So strangerstyle.com started out as a college assignment. I have a journalism background. I graduated from Tracie University. And with that, there's a lot of assignments that deal with like making websites and keeping them up and blah, blah, blah. So out of all the sites that I created while in college, this one stuck. I took some time away from the site, which was a blog at the time, and produced at Channel 11 for a bit and other newsrooms and things like that. And then realized that it was really something I wanted to do and wanted to focus on. And we kind of revamped and relaunched the site 2 years ago. Been hosting events, been doing giveaways too.
Good. We like freebies.
Yeah. Producing, original content just online about lifestyle, culture, people and places in the city. And so it's been great seeing a number of different sites, different blogs popping up and emerging here and showing their support for city's finest.
Absolutely. And that's what I think Baltimore needs. I mean, I think the media concentrates on us negative too much. So we have to show Baltimore or show the world what Baltimore has here.
Yeah. And it's
born and bred.
Exactly.
I mean, we have some wonderful people here.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, I think it's really, and this is very hard for me being a journalist and having gone to that and saying we can show all aspects of an entity. Yeah. And so the city, there's just a lot to offer. And I think right now it's definitely the smaller media platforms that are really doing it right.
Exactly.
So shout out to all of them that are,
being exposed.
Yes. Being exposed and exposing the goodness in the city.
Okay, no problem. Now, Daniel.
Yes.
Okay, so
I don't have as much as that. She just killed it. I don't have that much.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, y'all do.
I'm just sitting over here thinking,
you got
what
that
am I
camera
about to say? Okay. All right.
Well, tell us the history of how you got into photography, what you studied, how you was able to perfect it to your own style.
Okay, so I really got started with the photography end of it more about 5 years ago. After I graduated. Before I graduated, I went back to school to try to learn or polish off my talents. So, I was doing mediocre with photography before I actually went back to get my degree. Once I acquired my degree, I started developing the fundamentals that go into all of the creative techniques that I actually put in my photography. So it kind of took off from there. I moved up to New York about 2.5 years ago. And I started working up there with a lot of magazine companies, a lot of models, agencies, and stuff like that. And it kind of pushed me a little bit more into my greatness. And I didn't realize that I was that good even at that point. So I continued to keep on working at my craft and keep on plugging away at it. And after a while, I decided to start to learn about the business aspect of it.
Right.
So when you are very talented and, you can be the most talented person in the world, but if you don't have any type of business savvy or any type of, any type of financial training, in my opinion, then you'll be just spinning your circles, just running around in circles because you'll be so talented that you don't know how to get a job.
Right.
Yeah. And people prey on people who don't know how to talk correctly for themselves. And, they'll come at you and they'll try to get all your services for free if you're not aware of the business aspect of it.
Exactly.
So I ran into that. That's the only way I know about that. I ran into that. I was very talented and I just kept giving away my stuff for free. And, I started smartening up like, hey, wait a minute. These people are loving my stuff. I need to start charging. So I started reluctantly charging regardless of how I felt because I realized I had to take the emotion out of what I was doing.
Right.
Because I know people and we love each other and we like each other. We have like minds, like ideas. So I was just giving it to them like, oh, I feel like I should give this to you for free. At the end of the month, though, 30 days, the bill would come in the mail and I didn't have the money to pay because I had been shooting all these people, but I wasn't charging them.
Right.
So it kind of forced me to go ahead and start diving deeper into the business aspect of it. And that's when the entrepreneur side just started springboarding a lot more for me.
Right.
So, it was a process. It wasn't overnight. Trust me, what you see right here, right now is not, on the surface. This has been 10 or 11 years worth of entrepreneurship, trying to get my act together to try to compete with the business world and what's out here in the real industry.
Yeah.
Because there's a difference from working at home on a computer to doing stuff in the industry.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a big difference right there. So being able to balance that and control that energy and kind of flourish within that energy is where I'm at now. And so I'm very grateful for my photography.
Awesome.
He said he didn't have anything.
I did.
I'm just listening like,
Let me tell you, both of you guys dropped some jewels today to the table. Definitely for people who are trying to get their own business, get their blog out. Because I talk all day, and I'm sure I can put it on computer, but I can't start a blog. You know what I'm saying? That takes work. And honey, and you're official. Okay, Miss Olivia's official. She has worked. Mr. Daniel Mack has worked. They have, definitely experience under their belt. I just want to also still put out there, if you want to call in, 410-702-5657 as our open house at Be Exposed radio show. It's your girl Mecca. Give it to you straight, no chaser.
Thanks for having us so much.
And don't forget, you can also go on YouTube and check us out live, right? Yes, live. I just want to make sure that. Yes, go on to YouTube live and check us out and see us do our thing. Do what we do best. Talk.
Thank you. I appreciate you for having me.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Only in the forest can you see this. But nothing beats the moment you see that. Cool! That's your child's eyes opening up to a world of possibilities.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. And you might just see this. Visit discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Be exposed. Be exposed. Radio.com.
Do you have troubled skin, acne? With Proactive, you can heal your acne and help prevent new breakouts. Right now, in this radio area, we're looking for just 50 people with moderate acne to demonstrate exactly how fast Proactive works. The first 50 callers who qualify can try Proactive risk-free for 60 days.
Call 800-388-7152, 800-388-7152, 800-388-7152.
Check out what you missed on Be Exposed Radio.
So for those who don't know what the Green Party is, and I'm going to be honest, I've been a resident of Baltimore City forever. I live in Baltimore County now, but and I never heard of the Green Party until I was introduced to you.
Yeah.
So what is the Green Party?
Well, the Green Party, basically, it's a political party that's independent outside of the Democratic Party that controls this city, have been controlling this city for 70 years or more. The Green Party is actually a grassroots political system that's basically there to speak for the people, be of the people, and to empower the people, and to fight for policy that's going to better the living of the people of the city. It's been around for quite some time. 2000, yes, the Green Party has been here. We have been gaining momentum over the last few recent years, but the Green Party is stationed all over the nation, even in other countries, and we are making impact in those places. Not only there, but we're making impact here. I decided to change from being a Democrat and go to the Green Party because their core values, it really symbolized what a political party is supposed to be doing for the people of the city. So what you're supposed to do is to create policy that's going to enhance, opportunities for the citizens of the city, not ask for them to vote you in. And then when you get there, you have your own personal and political agenda.
And we've seen
and you make plans for the city, but the people are not included in the process. And that's what the grassroots party, the grassroots Green Party, that's what it is. It's a party that speaks for the people, it includes the people, and it fights on behalf of the people.
Tune in to Be Inspired every Wednesday live at 7 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
Be exposed. Be exposed. Radio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hello. This
is beexposedradio.com. Let's see, it's still 1:00, so it's still technically the Artist Exchange Radio Show, but you know, today is our open house. So we have a special extended live broadcast today. So we're going to be going until 5:00. This is your host, Big Mama Ama, and I am joined in the studio by the Magical Negro.
The Magical Negro is here. What's going on, world? This is Tracie, Mother of Truth. Yes. Gangsta Goddess Radio here in full effect. I want to see y'all down here at our open house. It's till 5 p.m., so you still have time. Come down, mingle, get to know somebody, promote your business while supporting this wonderful station, beexposedradio.com.
All right. So now that we've had a chance to welcome you all one more time and to again invite you down to promote yourself and or your business and or your organization, we are going to speak with one of the vendors who's here. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I've been eyeing them. I think I got to run to the ATM to get a little cash because she got some dope looking cupcakes. Miss Michelle Hamilton. Hamlet. Ooh, I was so close.
That's all right. Thank you.
All right, Miss Michelle Hamlet, please tell us about Lush Cakes.
Lush Cakes. That's LUSHKAKES. Well, Lush Cakes, we've been in business now for just actually this year, 2016.
Woo-hoo.
I've been baking now, though, for about 4 years. And Lush Cakes, we provide fresh ingredients. That's it's pretty much the idea is love has a taste.
All right.
So you know, most of the time, oftentimes you go to different bakeries, or you know, they obviously a lot of people use fresh ingredients, but some of them don't. And for me, you know, fresh is best.
I agree one wholeheartedly. So how did you get started? What was it that, because you've only been doing this 4 years, so what were you doing before that?
Before that, I was actually in the health field. So it's very different. But actually, I got involved in baking a couple years ago. I got married.
Who married?
Yeah. And I had some kids, and I wanted to make sure that actually, you know what? It's funny. My mother-in-law can bake, and I didn't want my husband to have to get baked goods from my mother-in-law. So.
Ooh, that determination to be the best wife you can be.
But it turned into a passion. I didn't even know I had it. I've never baked before in my life prior to that time, and it just turned into a passion. So now I can't stop it. Something, you know, I actually this is important to me, and this is full time.
Right. I was going to say you stopped doing what you were doing to do this full time.
Yeah. We actually open up next month in Hanover, Pennsylvania, at the markets in Hanover, Pennsylvania. So on Cinco de Mayo.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys now know where to go to get Lush Cakes if you miss your opportunity today.
It's you know, I still deliver. So you can actually go on to www.lushkakes.com. I deliver to Maryland because we're right down the road.
Yes. So www.lushcakes.com.
Yes.
I think that is so exciting because you talk about fresh ingredients, and for years things don't taste the same. Like you can tell that they are putting chemicals. I'm talking about the crimpets and the little cupcakes that you used to get that make you happy. And I eat them now, and they are not. It's not the same taste.
No,
I know, because they are using all sorts of things. So whenever you can not only support Black business and not only support a dream, but you also putting something in you that's real.
Yeah, and support your local farmers markets too, because you know, oftentimes myself and other bakers included, we go to the farmers markets to pick up some fresh ingredients like fresh vanilla. Vanilla bean, you know, we get, you know, to make fresh compote, you know, as fresh as when it comes from the farm.
Right.
I particularly go and shop for ingredients from the farm itself. You know, I love it. So.
Oh, so you really know. You can look on the stock and say, okay, yeah, that's good. I'll take that.
Oh, yeah. I go out and I pick my own strawberries. I pick my own stuff for my compotes. You know, and I also offer gluten-free vegan cupcakes as well. So if you, you know, for those who are health conscious and, you know, but it's so hard to be health conscious with a cupcake.
It is.
How do you do that? But no, it is possible. Now tell me, you cater events?
I do. I do. I'm a food caterer as well. The most recent event I've done was at Higher Dimensions.
Oh.
They had a wonderful youth night last night, and all weekend long, they're having a youth conference. So, but oftentimes I do weddings, bridal showers, and things of that nature too. So whatever is available, that's what I do.
So do you have a team? Are you in the kitchen with love? Are you playing music? What you listening to while you baking? What's going on?
Most of the time I listen to old school. I love a lot of slow, soft, music. I was why was I going to say sensual?
Oh, that's because the love. You said you put the love in them. So,
but I usually have to get into my Zen moment, and I listen to a lot of R&B and a lot of gospel. It keeps me very grounded. It keeps me focused.
Excellent. And that's where the love comes from. And that was a question to me because I like to know what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
While you're in the kitchen, while you're whipping it up.
Oh,
now, your recipes, do you come up with them on your own? Is it experimentation type?
Yeah, it's experimentation. Usually there's a base for any cupcake. It's a science to baking, but you add your own spin to it. You add your own special compotes and things of that nature. So that's usually what I do. Buttercreams and all that great stuff. All that stuff is my stuff.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's very good. So nothing out the box here, ladies and gentlemen. www.lushcakes.com. You can come down here and get yourself some Lush Cakes. We are in the studio right now. Go to beexposedradio.com. Check us out. I'm in the studio. Someone just walked in. Superstar, host of the Artist Exchange, Nate. What you got to say?
Yeah. So we were gifted quite a few gift cards sponsored by Miss Sharon Nixon of Baltimore Fashion
Hello,
Week.
Sharon Nixon.
So if you give us a call at 410-702-5657 or text in at 443-642-9403, we have 2 passes to Believe It or Not, Ripley's Believe It or Not, that could be yours. So call in and they could be yours. We also have a gift certificate for the hair cuttery.
Oh,
who knew
that they still there? Go ahead, hair cuttery. Yes, get your life. So
the next segment. So definitely give us a call, 410-702-5657. And these Ripley Believe It or Not, I took 2 of our interns there this past week. Awesome time. It's actually funner than the Science Center.
It is. I have a good time at Ripley. So listen here,
guys. Is not a word though, Nate.
I created it.
We are at 110 East Lexington Street. Zip code 21202. We got MapQuest. We got Google Maps. Go find it. Get here. We are downtown.
If you,
110. Go ahead.
I was gonna say if you can't make it, that's fine. We got our phone numbers. We got texts. You can call us at 410-702-5657. You can text in at 443-642-9304.
9403.
God, leave the dyslexia.
But we want you here in the studio till 5 because Lush Cakes is here.
Yes.
Snickerdoodles popping off.
Yes, I saw those.
Velvet popping off. The little boy almost beat him for his cupcake. I had to step back because it looked so good. So come down and see what we're all about and support this woman in her dream. Yeah. She is out there living baked goods, listening to the Marvin Gaye while she whipping up some treats. Y'all better get down here and support. Thank you so much for being here. And I'm going to come out and get me some cupcakes.
Yes. Thank you. All right. Don't forget, you can catch us live streaming on YouTube right now on the Be Exposed Radio channel. Make sure that you check it out, that you share that link with other people. Make sure you bring somebody into the fold.
Where can we find you on social media? We still got 7 minutes. Where can we find you on social media?
On social media, I'm available on Facebook. If you look up Lush Cakes, and that's LUSHKAKES. Well, it's not .com on Facebook, but it's on Facebook. I'm also on Instagram. Check me out. That's also at Lush Cakes. And then if you want to give me a call, my number is 717-894-8151.
What's the process of making orders if somebody want to book you for an event? Or
usually events, I would like a week in advance.
Okay.
But for an order, usually I'm here in Maryland pretty much every weekend making deliveries. Like I'm here this weekend. So if you give me give me about 48 hours, and you can also email me, which is at info@lushcakes. That's info@lushkakes.com. You can email me. No.
Oh,
that's nice.
Yes. I'm showing cake pictures. Yes.
You can email me, and then we can discuss your order.
So we're going to take a quick break real quick. We'll be right back. We're going to take about a 2-minute break. We'll be right back. And you'll actually get to hear some of the DJ Twiz and all that awesomeness. So we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Come down and party with us.
Yes, come and party.
Radio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the station with all the hits and the Talk Lately show weeknights at 7 p.m.
Check out what you missed on Be Exposed Radio.
I've been trying to get better at my freestyling. And apparently when I'm inebriated, my freestyling is legit.
Okay.
But when I'm sober, so I got to learn how to transition the inebriated TC into the sober TC so I can actually hold my own against some of these people. But Stella, you said you wanted to pick his brain about ghostwriting.
Yeah, dude, like seriously, how do you feel about it? You know, in the midst of this whole Drake and Quentin Miller thing, everybody started trying to write him off and everything. Me personally, I never cared for Drake, so I'm just gonna put that out there right now. Never cared for him, so it doesn't make or break him in my book. I think with or without a ghostwriter, Drake is still one of the best rappers, not of all time, but you know, of this era. Right. I mean, you gotta, whether it be, you know, Take Care or, you know, anything he's put out before, like people, I think people don't understand the idea of ghostwriting. Just imagine you hot and you gotta stay hot, but in the midst of you trying to stay hot, you on tour, you on radio.
Somebody
whatever.
Pull up the
you got somebody that's literally like, and it's not even, most of the time it's not even writing all the bars. They got these reference tracks now and blah blah blah. Like with the ghostwriting joint, like I think we also have to understand that there's two different types of people in hip hop. You have your rappers and you have your MCs.
Check out Who Got Bars every Tuesday night from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. right here on Be Exposed Radio.
Join the club that gives you stuff.
Hey, thanks.
Radio Loyalty.
Here's how it works.
Just click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple, right? Radio Loyalty. Click that banner to join now.
Check out what you missed on Be Exposed Radio.
A loyal customer is scarred for life as she had an unwanted added shot in her vanilla extra cream latte. Her name is Crystal Gray, 32, says she ordered her usual morning extra shot of vanilla in her latte. And as always, was a little creeped out by the employee, Dan Murphy, as he continued to flirt with her. She received her coffee.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
All right. We are so glad you are still with us here on the Artist Exchange Radio Show at BeExposedRadio.com. It is Miss Naomi, Miss Be Inspired herself, joining me on the mic this time. So we're going to take a quick walk through the lobby and get a bunch of people in here to talk to you a little bit so you can see who we have here in the studio with us, who's come down to spend the day, and who you're coming to come and see when you come here to hang out with us today. So we're gonna start.
We're gonna work our way around.
Right,
Let's do that. We're gonna start to our left.
So we're gonna start here with these two young men.
We want you to say who you are.
Somebody rep their business.
Yes.
Don't get me crazy. I know you know how to talk.
You on air, buddy.
Hi.
Introduce yourself.
My name's Malik Scott.
Okay, Malik, who are you here with?
I'm here with my mom, Mecca Scott.
Oh, Mecca Scott. And what does Mecca Scott do?
Oh,
that's a shame.
Oh, where else?
You don't know that Mecca is one of the hosts of the Happy Hour on Monday nights, right? Thursday. See, look, I'm wrong too. My bad, y'all. So Thursday nights, the Happy Hour, and you're Mecca Scott's son,
Malik.
Malik, tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do?
I play video games.
Oh, are you any good?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite kind of game?
Black Ops 3.
Black Ops 3. That's RPG, right?
No, it's a first-person shooter.
Oh, first-person shooter. Okay, so you enjoy that style of game?
Yeah, that style.
Hey, all right. Well, hopefully one of these days we'll have you back after you won a competition, a contest, a game. Look, you're looking at me crazy. They do that, They pay you lots of money if you can beat lots of people. Oh, okay. You said you were good. Why are you looking at me crazy?
Because I'm not that good.
Oh, I doubt it. We're gonna move on.
All right, moving on.
I've harassed him enough.
Yeah. I got this one right here because we're going to spend some time together in the studio and whatever. So you tell everybody who you are and what you represent.
Hey everybody, my name is Jody Mays Jr. and I represent Muse 360 Art Scholars Program.
That's awesome. So what is that all about?
So it's a program that allows young people to express themselves in arts, whether it's film, photography, theater, and dance, poetry, spoken word, or even hip hop, So they teach us, she also has a studio at the Uwe Blake Museum where they teach us different forms of dance from hip hop, jazz, ballet, tap, and so forth.
All right, don't give it all to him because we still got to go in the studio and talk some more about it. So, all right, Jody. So just hold on a minute, but give everybody one more last shout out.
Hey, shout out to a Be Exposed radio station, man, for having great people here.
All right, y'all gotta get down here.
Yes,
y'all
come on down.
it.
We got a great party going on. I have swooped down upon another person here. Please introduce yourself to the audience.
Hey, it's Olivia, Stranger Style.
I'm sorry, say it one more time.
Style.
Strangers with Style. Ooh, I like that name. So what do you do at Strangers with Style?
So I was just on air with Mecca, but we talked about how Stranger Style is a lifestyle culture site. We cover people, places, and things in the city, and it's been fun.
Okay, so what's your favorite thing you've covered so far? What's the thing that you think everybody would enjoy going to your website, social media spot, and seeing?
So I would say two things. We have some contributors that share their personal lifestyle and styles in the city. And then we have an annual feature that is usually an annual event called Creatively Cool, where we discover and also profile established, emerging, underrated individuals in the city. So
I like that. I like that. I appreciate people who make a point of looking at the marginalized and saying, no, I really like what you're doing. I want to help you promote that. So that's awesome. When did you decide to do that?
Well, it started out as a college project. The whole site in itself started out as a blog, and then it kind of blew up from there. I've always loved interviewing and profiling people. So,
and people like to be profiled.
Yeah, people got stories, so
yes,
they're all worth telling. So,
great. All right. Well, thank you so much for being a storyteller. We appreciate that, especially me. We're gonna move on down the line here.
All right, listen, I like what we do.
Yeah, are we gonna ambush Mecca real quick?
Yeah, we about to ambush her. We just got finished talking about her.
Hey, I like that tag team back again. It's been a long time since I've heard that tag line.
I know.
I'm not gonna say that we just dated ourselves, but that's okay.
Oh wait,
okay, it's all
1,
good.
2, 3. Nope, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna start counting the years now.
All right, Miss Mecca. So you are one of the hosts of the Happy Hour on Thursdays. From you guys are what's your hour? What are your hours?
From 7 to 9. Happy hour time. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. 7 to 9. Happy hour time.
I like that 7 to 9 happy hour time. So what makes the happy hour unique amongst the Be Exposed radio family?
We're crazy. And we bring drinks to add towards the craziness.
Yeah, that's a twist. That's a twist.
Not to say that the other the other shows don't make their guests feel comfortable, but we gonna show make it comfortable. We get the skillet out of these people.
They call that liquid. Yeah, they call that liquid courage. That's what they call that right there. Liquid courage.
Yes, lots of people get in trouble making decisions behind alcohol. Right.
Well, no, this is safe trouble. Okay. It's safe trouble. It's in the confines of the studio.
We're not letting you text nobody.
No, I wouldn't say you should to do that.
I'm gonna get the happy hours co-host on up in the party.
Miss Tina,
what's going on, Miss Tina?
Hey,
I think somebody tried to escape us. We're gonna have to go into the into the DJ's
we're gonna
booth
come
there,
back.
but that's
around.
okay. We'll come around to him. We'll come around to you. I see you doing this, but that doesn't mean anything.
No,
this is
you
a movie
still
set.
gotta give a shout out. Still gotta give a shout out. Tina, what do you like most about doing the happy hour show?
It's real talk. It's it's hilarious. It's down to earth. It's never a dull moment.
So definitely a good time. And we always have great guests that come through.
All right. So you guys got to check them out. And
So how long you guys been working together?
It's been about a year. So we're new to Be Exposed. We were on another station, but we're happy to be here on Be Exposed Radio.
Yeah.
So thanks for coming. Thanks for joining us. Those of you who haven't heard, I'm gonna let you know the happy hour is on Thursdays from 7 to 9. Happy hour time. All right. So we're moving into a new section of the studio here where we've got our DJ set up for the day. DJ, introduce yourself.
Hey, what's going on, world? It's DJ Twiz, man. Holla at me at IG and Twitter.
So DJ Twiz, how did you end up hearing about this? How'd you end up here with us?
Well, there was a party, and I had to come and rock it for the party.
So we certainly appreciate that. Now, how do you know about Be Exposed? Who is your contact?
Well, most of my contact is through my beautiful co-hosts, Persia and Mecca here. So that's how I got the contact, and they bring me in, and that's what it is.
So you DJ Persia. Who's Persia? I haven't heard that name before. Who? I see you smiling. I don't hear no words coming out. Wait a minute. No, she looks like a Persia.
I was about to
too.
say.
She got the long raven hair. Yes, I like it. We gotta. All right. So we got somebody who tried to escape us earlier, and he thought that I was joking.
No.
But I was very serious.
You still
so
got
you came
time.
up in the party. You came here.
I'm gonna
to
come
the
around
Be
this
Exposed
way.
Open house to rep. Yes, your call can wait a second. To rep your business, right? Okay. So why don't we do that, sir? Please go ahead and introduce yourself.
All right. Here we go now.
Okay, I'm Daniel Mack, photographer extraordinaire. DM Designs on Instagram, DMDESIGNZ. What up?
What up? What up? What up? So how you get started in this particular business?
I love beautiful things. So I love taking pictures of beautiful things. So I decided to get a degree with it so I can be better at taking beautiful things.
That's what's up. So let's tell everybody how to get in contact with you and find out more about your business.
Okay. Well, right now I'm all over social media. You can find me on Facebook under Daniel Mack. You can find me on social media under Instagram, DM Designs, DMDSIGNZ. And I'm all over media right now. I'm just blowing up.
So who invited you? That's the golden question of the day.
Yes.
Invited you to the open house.
Persia Glam invited me, the radio host, and Mecca.
There's a first and a last
I was
name.
actually here on Thursday night representing, holding it down, and they decided to bring me back for Saturday's open house. So I'm here showing support.
That's what's up. Thank you for stopping through.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that. That didn't hurt at all, did it? No, it didn't hurt even a little bit.
He got triple, quadruple dips.
So y'all see that the happy hour is in the house. They have brought their close personal friends and support system. If you are also a happy hour fan, I'm sure they would love to have you come through and give them some props, give them the high fives, the hugs, those things. Well, maybe not hugs, that might be a bit creepy, but high fives we definitely take. We would love to have you come on through. We've got a couple more people here we're going to try and interview. I need to check my time real quick. Let's see, where are we?
We got a couple more minutes before the next
We're at 5
segment.
minutes? Okay,
Yep.
we got 5 more minutes. All right, we're going to run through this real quick. So we have standing here our first guest who was with us earlier. If you missed him, Mr. Noah. Noah, tell us a little bit about yourself, sir.
My name again is Noah Silas Smith. I am a lecturer and researcher for Mind Over Matter, a social movement for change. Basically here to liberate the people from the captives of capitalism. So yeah.
Capitalism can be a really bad thing. It can be a really good thing. It's all in the way you work. Don't hate the player, hate the game, right? Yeah, so it's all in how you decide to work it, how you make it work. We're so glad that you're here. How is it that you heard about us? How did you find out about the Artist Exchange?
Well, I'm good friends with Nate. I'm good friends with Tracie, and of course you. We met at the Actors Playground last month, I believe, and we did the Monologues That Matter at the HL Hotel.
That's what's up.
RL.
RL.
That's the hotel
too, so we got to make sure we get that right. RL.
RL.
Red Lion.
And then I just wanted to come to show my support. And please, if you haven't, please come here. They're having an open house. What is it? 110 East Lexington Street.
Yes, you got it.
Be here.
That's what I'm talking about.
We might have to get him a job.
That's what I'm saying.
We have to get him a
Yeah,
job.
we're gonna be in contact with you. Yeah.
All right, so we're moving on down the line. I see lovely people smiling at me with awkwardness in their faces.
Hold
They don't
on.
know.
Wait a minute. Stop the presses, everybody. This is my mama, Miss Be Inspired's mama.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take care of this one. I'm gonna take care of this
you
one.
do that. Let me go.
So
ahead
just tell everybody in Be Exposed Radio Land who you are.
I am Miss Big Inspired's mom. I am artist, and I'm just down here to support her and all the other businesses represented here today to encourage them to just keep on keeping on for the Black community. Do what you do. Without you, it can't be any us. So just do your thing.
Ma, you trying to take my job or something? That's not right. She's trying to take my job up in here. I know that's right. Well,
That's the
thank
truth
you,
right there.
Mom, for coming out, showing your support. We love you, and without you, it would be no me. Period.
We all love you
Period.
for that because we all love Naomi. She does great things around here.
Thank you.
So we're gonna take one more. We're gonna take one more minute because we only had 3 minutes.
All
I
right.
think we're at like 2.5 now.
All right.
Counts
All right. All right.
So really quickly, I'm going to bother the host of Weird Radio who's out here greeting people, and then he's going to introduce us to this person he's talking to in this nice chocolate blazer.
Look, he
What's up? This
doubled.
is Weird Radio. I got a bunch of people coming in. If you guys could sign in right here, get your names, your email address, and your business, so that we can contact you again later to advertise for you, take your money, whatever you like, whatever works for y'all. Just in, what's this? The fellow over here that was running from y'all a little earlier. We got
Daniel.
We got his compadre. He just. He snuck in on the after effect. He's trying to rescue him. It did not work out.
You tried to send you that rescue text and you ain't make it.
And in fact, y'all should ask him a question or two because he came here to introduce himself to me as composer. That was the first thing. It wasn't rapper. I was composer. I was like, oh snap.
So I think we're gonna save that for the next segment. Yes, so that you get your full time. You get an opportunity to really speak. We thank you so much for listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Thank you.
We are here at our open house. If you have not heard, the address is 110 East Lexington Street. We do hope you come by. We'll be here till 5. You can come on up to the second floor and introduce yourself. There are cupcakes for sale. There's food, there's drink, there is tons of merriment, and you get the opportunity to advertise, which is priceless.
Yes,
All right, so we hope to see you, and we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Peace out.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the station with all the hits and the Talk Lately show weeknights at 7 p.m.
Are you thinking about getting your GED diploma? Well, here at the GED Pep Talk Center, we've got a number of pep talks that can motivate you.
Sometimes things don't always turn out the way you want them to.
You know that feeling? People look at you and don't believe in you.
You want some gentle encouragement. Then you're on your way to your GED diploma and a better life.
But I know they're probably just a little bit nervous. You can find it in yourself to take that first step. You can improve your future. You can do this. I know you can.
You need to start pushing yourself.
Now get your game face on and take the first step towards a better life. Hurry up. Don't make me repeat myself.
Whatever level of motivation you need to get your GED diploma, we've got a pep talk that's right for you. Call 1-877-38-YOUR-GED or visit yourged.org for your pep talk and find free GED classes in your area. GED is a registered trademark of the American Council on Education. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Be exposed. Be exposed. Radio.com. Okay.
Do you have troubled skin, acne? With Proactive, you can heal your acne and help prevent new breakouts. Right now, in this radio area, we're looking for just 50 people with moderate acne to demonstrate exactly how fast Proactive works. The first 50 callers who qualify can try Proactive risk-free for 60 days.
Call 800-388-7152, 800-388-7152, 800-388-7152.
Hey everybody, it's your girl, Miss Be Inspired. Don't miss the upcoming Be Exposed Radio Open House on April the 2nd, 2016 from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. There will be vendors, giveaways, and so much more. And an opportunity for you to give a shout out to your business.
What? Kicking her feet. Real mad at her husband. But it's
Is
just
that
real
Beyonce?
mad. No. Why would she kick her feet?
I don't know. I mean, remember last week when we were talking about her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That'll make you cuss.
Oh, already messed up.
I didn't cuss.
You sure?
I am positive. So him and none of his employees. I'm talking real mysteriously
cryptic. Yeah,
real cryptic, because I'll get into these stories after the break.
Okay.
But him and none of his staff, and he has a lot of staff, like more than 10,000 employees.
Donald Trump.
Mm-mm.
Dang.
Wrong. None of them can travel to North Carolina. I don't blame him.
Nah.
None of them.
That's not him.
It's real interesting, but I just decided, and I like a Big Mac. I do like a Big Mac. I just decided I'm not going to do it no more. I'm done. Me and Big Macs, we're done. We're just done.
I thought you didn't eat McDonald's food in general.
I don't, but when I did, like, a Big Mac, or if I go to somewhere with my nephew and I have no choice but to eat fast food, a Big Mac was usually my choice with the special sauce and stuff. Nope.
That sauce is disgusting.
No, it's not. Big Mac?
I don't like it.
The Thousand Island joint? Well, dark skin people usually don't.
Please elaborate on that.
No, that's just a theory.
What? Okay.
I can't imagine being missing or kidnapped for 2 years. That is just an ordeal that I would not be able to make it to. But this dude, 2 years of his life missing.
Ooh. Sheesh.
We'll talk more. I can't believe, but see, this is the job that you kind of figure you would get if you were in prison. So, especially coming from where you came from.
Right.
To work in the cafeteria. So, you get beat up a couple times for what you did in jail, and then you just go work in the cafeteria and keep your head down. You make a potato knife or something like that. But to have a baby in a toilet?
Woo!
Goodness gracious.
I seen that story. I seen that story.
Poor heart. My heart. This could be true. Sooner or later, everybody's going to get fined $50. Because how are you going to stop me from walking? You can't stop me from walking and doing what I want.
I definitely want to hear this story.
You can't stop me. I'm never going to stop walking and doing whatever I want. Now, when Superhead calls you out on Instagram, you know you being called out. How can somebody with the name of Superhead call you out?
It's a correction. It's Corinne Steffens.
No, her name is Superhead, and it's always going to be Superhead.
In your book?
In my book. You suck that many penises, your name is Superhead. All them rappers can't say you suck their penis, and you can't. Hello? Suck that many penises. God damn it.
Hey, maybe she just...
I don't know.
You're listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Oh man, what's up out there, guys? If you've forgotten my voice, this is the host of Good Radio. I'm back. Yeah, it's been a long time. I know. It's my Christmas plus summer break, all in March. I got Tina here.
Yes, it's Tina Yagani. I'm on the happy hour every Thursday, 7 to 9 on Be Exposed Radio.
That's right, happy hour. They be
Yes.
drinking there. That's what I heard.
And we have a special guest in here with
what's
us.
up, man?
Yeah.
Go
My
ahead
name
and
is
introduce yourself.
Jody Mays, man, here representing Muse 360 and also our Flip Side program.
Okay. All right. So before we talk to you about that for a little bit, tell people where they can reach you.
Okay.
If they want to talk to you, they don't bother you on Facebook. All
So
that.
so you can follow Muse 360 at Muse 360 on Facebook, or you can follow me at Jody Christopher Mays Jr. on Facebook.
Okay.
I'm on Instagram, but I don't really promote my Instagram like that.
Oh, it's a little personal. You
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
wanna-
yeah.
I like the gram. I mean, it goes down in the DM. So, so give us a little background. What do you do? What do you have coming up?
Cool. So I'm a videographer and photographer, but also do music and theater.
Right. He said he does. He said he
Yeah,
does everything.
do a little bit of
Everything.
everything. Yeah, jack of all trades, man. So we're coming up April 9th. We have an event, a family event. If y'all want to come check it out at UB Blake, it starts from 6 to 9 p.m. And this is to help raise funds so we could travel to Cuba this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to get on that Cuba trip. That's what I'm like.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty.
How
lit.
much money do I have to raise personally for me to go to
I think it's
Cuba?
like $1,500 per person.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What exactly are you doing in Cuba?
So what we do is we go and we travel the African diaspora and we learn, and then we learn about what happened in Cuba as far as with Africans or any Dominicans, or we come back to America in Baltimore City and we put this platform on where we perform anything that we worked on in Cuba and bring it back here to expose people of what's going on in other countries.
Okay. Now you said you do music too. What
Yeah.
exactly?
So
do you do
I'm a music head. Like I love music. I love jazz. I love R&B, like real hip hop. I love that. Okay. So I've been working on like a little small EP, which I haven't been telling everybody about.
Is this an exclusive?
Yeah, it's just a lot of things are exclusive.
Super
man.
exclusive.
A lot of
Be exposed.
But just I love to write poetry. So I feel like when I write poetry and I put it on a beat, it becomes hip hop.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
You might have to give us a little sample then.
Oh, cool.
We're gonna put you on the spot.
That's right. If you're out there listening, don't forget to call us at 410-702-5657. We've actually got some tickets here that are sponsored. Wait, before you go, Nate. Wait, I forgot to sponsor again.
Sharon Nixon.
Sharon Nixon. I don't know how I forgot that. Sharon Nixon is sponsoring us. She's got these 2 tickets to Ripley's Believe It or Not. And frankly, if you haven't been, you should go just because it's weird.
And we also have Paulina's Pride gift for you, $50 certificate. Don't forget to call in and you can win your chance. Let's get back to our guest though. We were waiting for a little sample.
Yeah, before I try to give you a little sample, I just want to shout out the Flip Side, which is a youth-led media platform where we expose arts, anything that's involved community and events. But the sample, here it goes. My mind is lifted. I'm trying to find a better vision to open up my eyes so I could tell my people the truth, what lives in what's side of me, the God I be. Trying to pray to the almighty skies I see. And if I drift away, then won't you fly with me in peace. Rest in peace, Freddie Gray, by the way,
Booyah.
That was dope. Let's clap it
Booyah.
up. Clap it
Let's drop a second. Gee, I wasn't quite ready. I was thinking, all right now. Now, I want you. How old are you?
21.
21.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I was like, oh, you would think, you think he's at least older than me, at least 27, 28, lived a little life. Nah, he's fresh out of high school. Look at that, fresh face.
2013, man. It's been 3 years.
Oh my God, I feel so old.
Oh man.
Yeah. But thank y'all, man. Shout out to y'all for having me on the radio.
Yeah, we gotta have you back.
Definitely.
We're gonna take a quick break, but we'll definitely be back and we'll definitely have to chat up a little more with you.
Yeah, man. Cool.
Okay, so just type the job website address here. That's it. Then you enter what job you're looking for there.
Electrician. This is Peter. Recently, he got help going on the internet for the first time to look for a new job.
Okay, then you just hit search and...
In the past, Peter's gotten work through people he knew, but he heard there were more jobs online.
There we go.
These are all for me?
Uh-huh.
Really? He had no idea just how many.
I can't believe it. This one looks good.
Peter is thinking the internet might be for him after all.
And this is just one website.
Wow. Why didn't I do this sooner?
See what the internet can help you do at everyoneon.org or call 1-855-387-9166 to find a free training class near you. Brought to you by Connect to Compete and the Ad Council.
Be exposed. Be exposed. Radio.com.
Can you tell if the leftovers from this dinner party are beginning to grow bacteria that could lead to severe diarrhea, vomiting, and stomach cramps? Listen. You can't see it either. Get leftovers into the refrigerator as soon as possible. Spoiled leftovers can make you very sick or worse. Roughly 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year, but you can keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov. Brought to you by the USDA, HHS, and the Ad Council.
Check out this crazy freestyle on Who Got Buzz.
But right now, it's a 2-minute drill. I did. Cue it up. I did. Oh! What? So, as always, the 2-minute drill is going to kick off. Who wants to take it first? I need the music. Turn it up just a little bit. Turn it up just a little bit. There we go. DP, since you're the guest of the evening, I want you to go ahead and kick it off.
So when you're walking like a guard and you talking like a guard, you could throw a couple jabs, you can even spit and spar. I got a line. Even though I dropped a couple lines with the grind, never shoot a couple dimes, you can have it. Balling like Jordan, but I'm feeling like Magic. Had a couple verses in these MC Scarlet Classic, but when you see me on the Racketeer, young resurrected soul of the young Emmett Till. Never lie, always had to keep it real. Shaquille up in the paint, I was the man to steal. When they put me on the Pac beat, low key, I made sure that I got up the paint and pitched the 3. Now I'm Steph Curry cooking it up or hooking it up. Shouts out to my niggas locked down, that's hooking it up. Back for the baked beans, niggas at the hot dog. Niggas say I'm hot dog, I'm fresh off the spot, dog. Put me in the place. Lyrics are uppercase, gotta mixtape my way like Wayne and dedicate, elevate, motivate my niggas all in the city. My lyrics are super dope and my bars are super witty. You can't even stick with me. So come and trip and shoot. When it comes to raising roof, I never lie, I tell the truth, raise the roof. I gotta bring the proof in the game, bring the roof to the chain, bring a tech to your name, nigga.
Check out Who Got Buzz every Tuesday night from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. right here on Be Exposed.
You're listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
All right. This is Tina of Happy Hour. And I am, but I don't want people to thinking that it's all about Weird Radio.
Well,
even though it's usually...
No, it's always all about me anyway.
I mean, but I'm here, so it's obviously about me. This is Weird Radio, sort of, at the Be Exposed
it's
open
all
house.
about Be Exposed Radio today.
I guess.
Right, and we got our special guest in here with us. Go ahead and introduce yourself
Once
again.
again, for the people.
Jody Mays again. Yeah,
Jody Mays. You just spit out a quick 45 seconds of hot licks.
Yeah.
That was
in this
dope,
past.
yeah.
Yeah, it really was.
Yes. So what else do you have going on?
Like as far as myself, man, I just been, promoting my photography brand, my videography brand, trying to get a production team. This past week, it's been like super busy for me. Working with a big producer in the city, Cariz Marcel. Shout out to Cariz Marcel and the Blackwater Project. So we was at the Light City, man, and DJ Dungy came through and was spinning. And I was like just following them, recording them, and just being a part of the Blackwater Project. So it's been super busy for me as far as working and trying to stay focused for real.
All right. So with this Blackwater Progress,
Water Project, yeah.
That you know what I was talking about. I said it, I was almost right. So you go there, you just investigate the African contribution to that culture there.
So as far as Blackwater goes, it's a big thing is with music, like mixing different genres of music to bring people together and just have a good time. And yeah, that's what it's for,
All right. So like, do you incorporate that into the other everything that you do? You go to Cuba, you also there to take cultural pictures?
Yeah.
You like to get all of that?
Definitely. So with Dance So Many Drums, that's a program that that's going to Cuba this year. The reason how I go to Cuba, and that's the reason why I traveled to London and Paris last year, because of Dance So Many Drums. But yeah, what we do is we do cultural studies in the African diaspora to be able to educate people back in our community of what's going on around the world, and then also try to get them to be as passionate and as interested as we are to then do the same thing. Like, what, I want to get out more, I want to see more, I want to do more, I want to be fully invested in my art. So that's what it's all about.
That's right.
What made you decide to do this, to travel to these different countries and do this whole program?
Just my community alone. It's like, growing up in Baltimore City, you know, people was like, oh, you rarely make it out. So just being able to make it out and then, you know, beat that statistic and change that narrative. It's like, well, if he could do it, I know the guy down the street or the lady down the street could do it too as well. So just having that motivation, looking at my city for the inspiration and the hope, and then bring it back to them so they can also have the same thing.
That's dope. Because that's being a non-native from Baltimore. That's the biggest thing that I've noticed here is how many people have not been outside of their neighborhood.
True.
I've met people here, grown people, older than me, 30s, 40s, who've never been to Fells Point.
Yeah.
Never been to
It's
DC
crazy.
to see the free National Arts Museum.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. So I'm real glad that you're out. Not only that you travel, but you're bringing the importance of travel back.
Most definitely.
Because you got to see other stuff.
Yeah.
There's more than just here.
Definitely.
And you're doing something big. It's not like you're just traveling to just have fun.
You're not just enlightening yourself.
Right.
You just lie. You got to tell other people.
Yeah, that's and that's what the flip side is for too as well. So when we go, we document our experience. So if you want to, you could definitely check that out online. You know, put in Muse 360 Arts, and you know you can see the first episode of Flip Side, which was on theater, Black theater, exactly for the August Wilson play on Fences. That not too long past. You know, we did an episode of that. So which is very, very good, by the way, and I encourage people to check it out.
All right.
So out of all, because you're doing a lot of things.
Yeah.
You're doing a lot of things for being so young. And what
Just 21.
What is, hey, you're legal to drink.
Yeah, right. Late night.
But what is your favorite thing to do? I mean, music,
Yeah.
photography, videography. What is your true passion?
I mean, I can't really, you know,
If you could only
separate
pick one.
anything. I feel like just me being a human being is just, you know, my art in general. So regardless of what I'm doing, you know, I just use, you know, my experience as a human as a expression of what I do, what I love. But I have to give it to music because I feel like music is definitely healing for the soul, and it makes people come together and just feel real good.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So we're taking another break in about a minute or so. Don't forget to call in and get these. We got a bunch of free gifts here.
Yeah.
And we need, I would love these Ripley Believe It or Not tickets and or that lingerie gift certificate.
You want the lingerie gift
Yes, I do.
certificate.
Yes, I do. I am married. I can use that.
Unfortunately, these aren't for you. They're for people calling in. So make sure you call in at 410-702-5657 on BeExposedRadio.com. And thank you so much.
Yeah.
Let everyone know real quick before we go where
Once
they can
again,
find you, who you are.
Facebook, Jody Christopher Mays Jr. Thank you, Big Exposed Radio, for having me, man.
Yeah,
Much
man.
love.
We'll have you back.
Yeah. Hey, that was nice.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? BeExposedRadio.com.
Hello.
Hello, world. This is Tracie Jiggets, mother of truth, your thug unicorn, all things good, all things black, Gangsta Goddess Radio. We are here in the studio. BeExposedRadio.com. If you got something to say, give us a call at 410-702-5657, or you can text us at 443-642-9403. We are in here partying. Let me tell y'all something. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can move through the crowd. We got so many people here. Yes. What? Is this delayed? Why am I hearing myself late? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, world. This is a lot going on. I'm a little confused. But we are partying in here. Look, let me tell you, it is food. There are beverages. We got the DJ rocking. I'm trying to scoot through the crowd to get to the people. It's so many people in my way. Y'all got to get down here. What you
Still
think?
in here too, though. It's Monny right here with BeExposedRadio.com. Me and the Gangsta Goddess is sitting here. We browsing through the crowd, checking out everything at the open house.
We got, oh my goodness, Big
then we
Mama
got
Alma is shaking it. She is
Alma
shaking the
just-
tail
she just leaped
feather.
3 feet in the air and came back down to the floor like a feather.
Dropped it like it was high. We was not even ready. It must be the cupcakes, people. We got lunch
Naomi's
cakes.
over there.
Uh-oh, hey.
Our moderator of the evening.
We in here partying, people. Please get down here to the studio for our open house. We are welcoming. We are free hugs. Anybody who needs a hug, please come down here and get you a free hug.
That is definitely what's high.
Yes, it's
Broadcasting
all
live
love.
from YouTube right now.
Oh yes, go to YouTube, find us, look us up. Be Exposed Radio.
The wine is flowing, the drink is flowing. We got Sprite, we got Coca-Cola.
Not the Coca-Cola. We are living. We about to party.
Sponsored by Riscato, Italian's Riscato.
We got the
bottles and bottles of
DJ
that.
spinning. Yes, DJ, keep us moving.
I would like to protest that Moscato is actually happiness in a bottle.
Happiness in a bottle.
bottle.
DJ, they said they want to wobble or something. They said, look at the crowd. The crowd is ready to move. You see, they coming out there, their jackets and everything. It's a beautiful day. I am so excited to be here on something real and serious, people. Gangsta Goddess Radio was a dream of mine. And to have some place that welcomes you to come and to be yourself.
Exactly.
It is so beautiful. So that's why I'm here. And I just want to share this with the world. If you have a dream,
Every
if you
time the
have
door
something.
opens, I keep thinking there's going to be some,
wait, somebody coming
sangria
out.
coming
We got
Wait for that
sangria
sangria.
coming. The people are excited. But if you have a dream, if you have a business, if you are starting something and you want to share it with the world, this is really the place to be.
Yes, indeed.
We are here. We are love. We about to get the line dancing popping off. Y'all not ready. We got Nate in the house. He the hardest working man. Nate is he is working hard. The Artist Exchange Radio. We got the host of Talk Lately. We got Gangsta Goddess. We got Be Inspired.
Weird radios in the building.
Yes, we got Happy Hour. It's just a time. So we need y'all to come out and share. We have some of the best engineers in the business that's keeping it working. Because at first I couldn't even get my mic together, but they worked it out for me, and I am so happy about it. Plus, I feel cute today. You know, I beat my face a little bit. It's the little things, yes. So we got the Lush Cakes popping off. We talked to her earlier. We have, let me tell y'all, I had the Snickerdoodle cupcake. It was out of this world. I had to give away my red velvet because somebody almost tackled me for it. But they said that was delicious. Come down here and get you some Lush Cakes. Go to www.lushcakes.com. Oh my goodness, they got the wobble on. We're going to start the wobble party up in here. The DJ is doing it up, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all don't know what y'all missing. Get down here, 110 Lexington, downtown Baltimore. Go to YouTube, look up BeExposedRadio.com. You can check out all the shows, meet all the personalities. But if you want to say something, if you want to get on air, this is the time. Get down here. We are open. We don't do an open house every day, okay? If you come any other day, we might not let you in. But you come through today, you can get in here. You can get in the booth. You can talk to the people. You can see how it works.
We got to do this more often, too, because this has been fun. I think this is a good event. It was a good occasion to show people. Next time, we probably get some of the mayoral candidates to come through.
Because I got to hear what they got to say.
They got some work to do.
But look, with Phyllis, because there's a lot of them.
Right.
Do you know how many people is running for mayor of this city? I might run. It might be too late.
Get everybody to spread the word about Be Exposed Radio so we can get them in here.
Yeah, so we need to get them down here. Ladies and gentlemen, Gangsta Goddess Radio, Talk Lately, The Happy Hour, Be Inspired, Artist Exchange. We are here in full effect, and we want to see your face. Come out and support this wonderful station, BeExposedRadio.com.
Yep, and our phone lines are open, 410-702-5657. You can text us too at 443-642-9403. And if you have anything that you wanted to say anytime, anywhere, 24/7, you can always email us at info@beexposedradio.com.
It's always that one that got to start the line dance off real quick. But I don't even remember this one. Like, you need a lesson sometimes. You got to get out there. You got the moves for me? What you got to do? I know you jump, right? You jump. Wait a minute, wait. 5, 6. That's the dance teacher in me. Hit it. Take it back. Y'all better get in here. Then you go here. What? Get it. It's a party, ladies and gentlemen. 5. Hey, Nate got the moves. Y'all better get to see these moves. This not always going on. Okay, I remember. Y'all gotta see me move. What? Sangria is here. Y'all missing it. Got the fresh fruit popping off. Come on out, bust a move real quick. Somebody got to join me in this wobble. Don't have me wobbling by myself now. It's a party. Be exposed.
They rocking out here.
Radio.com. Jump it up. Can you feel it out there?
Hey.
That's what I say. It take a minute for it to come to you. And then when it comes, you can't stop. And you like, I'm going to finish this song out. But then you get all hot. But then you keep going. Yeah, like, whoo. But then you don't want to give up. You don't want to give up. So keep dancing. We need y'all to come down here to dance it out with us. Show your moves so we can get you and let the world know about what you're doing. Come out and support this wonderful station. BeExposedRadio.com. Go to YouTube. Go to the local internets. It is happening. We are doing it big. Ladies and gentlemen, BeExposedRadio.com. Come get you some sangria, some wines, some water, we got water and Coca-Cola, but BeExposedRadio.com. We are here. We are happy. We are love. I'll see you soon. What up, everybody? This is your girl, Miss Be Inspired from Be Inspired Radio Show, only on BeExposedRadio.com. Guess what, y'all? Today is the Be Exposed Radio Open House. We are up in the house. Yep, today is April the 2nd, 2016. We up in here till 5 p.m. and we need you to come to the place. That's right, all you business owners out there, supporters of Be Exposed Radio, friends, everybody. We need you to make your way down to 110 East Lexington Street, Baltimore, Maryland, 21202. We all up in here. We got Miss Be Inspired from Be Inspired Radio. We got Happy Hour. We got all of us up in here. Goddess, Gangsta Goddess. We got everybody. The Artist Exchange. All of us in one place under the same roof. Where you get that at? So y'all got to come. But let me tell you something else. I got Bud up in the studio with me. Bud.
Greetings.
I started to call him by his first name. He was like, I'm Bud. So, Bud, tell us about yourself and what business you representing.
Greetings, Be Exposed audience. Shout out to BeExposedRadio.com. I am Bud of Black Matter Music, CEO and founder of Black Matter Music. I specialize in music composition, music production, and I've worked with my brother Daniel Mack on quite a few projects, videos, commercials, jingles, various things. And, I take the arts and the crafts very seriously.
Yes.
And that's what I believe is going to be the engine moving forward for economic prosperity for, especially urban people.
Absolutely.
And, I feel it's very important that we get in control and do things like Be Exposed Radio, where we're taking the initiative to take over and, run things that our talent has contributed to American society and, culture. Make sure that it's empowering us economically moving forward, not just going and asking for a handout. So when I see Be Exposed doing their thing, that's very inspirational.
Yes.
It's good to see our people putting their money where their mouth is.
That's what's up. And the good thing about it is music affects everything around us.
Yes.
You don't have a commercial without music.
Right.
You don't have movies without music. Shopping malls, you everywhere. So we need that music. And music also brings people together. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
So
it's the universal language.
Universal language.
Music takes over where words cannot. And that the more we begin to understand that and understand what we're dealing with on a vibrational level, the healing that's necessary is going to take place, and the artists that we need to to feed us on a spiritual level,
yes,
an intellectual level, that's going to come forth, and we still have a good time.
That's what's up. Breaking down those barriers, you guys, is all about that UNITY. That's another song. See?
Yes.
And that had a message, right?
Exactly.
That's what we're talking about. That kind of stuff leave an imprint in your mind. You like, wait a minute, I remember that. You can remember songs from years and years and years before.
Exactly. the greatest music is the music that becomes the soundtrack to your life.
Yes.
So, memories and music go hand in hand. You have songs that you remember from certain stages in your life and your development as a person, and you grow up with that, and you grow up with those artists. And that's what's important for us to get back to, especially dealing with independent artists, to make sure that connections are being made.
Yes.
And that audience will follow those artists throughout their lives and allow them to continue to get new money.
Yes.
Just like the Rolling Stones are getting today. It should be no less for Black artists. We shouldn't look at a 50-year-old rapper
as
if that's a bad thing.
Yes.
He has knowledge to impart. You understand what I'm saying?
You know what's funny? Me and my mom were just talking about that out in the hallway. We were talking about how you got to know when to pass the torch, but then when you pass it, don't just leave them. You know, you got to teach them and continue to mentor them and make sure they don't misuse what you put inside of them.
Absolutely.
Shoo, y'all, we deep out here on this segment. We talking some real stuff, but that's what we do at Be Exposed Radio. We bring you real information. We bring you real opinions and ideas about what's going on in our community. We talk about stuff that people probably don't want to touch, but that's all right. That's why we are BeExposedRadio.com. That's also why you got to get down here. This is the Be Exposed Radio open house. It's so much going on. We're going to be pumped.
Energy.
That's what I'm saying. All day long, 5 p.m. But listen, if you want to call in, call us at 410-702-5657 or text us at 443-642-9403. So, Bud, tell people how they can get in contact with you. If they have questions about music that's being released, or they have questions in general about the business, how can they get in contact with you?
You can find me on Instagram at The Black Ronin. That's THE_BLK_ROIN. I'm sorry. The Black Ronin. And on Instagram, you can find me at Black Ronin. That's BLK_RONIN Ronin.
Man, we can't go wrong with that. Composer extraordinaire. I'm telling you, I feel honored, for real.
I'm blessed to be here.
Yes.
Definitely.
So thank you so much for sharing this time with us. Thank you. Please continue to want to support Bud and Black Music Matters.
Black Matter Music.
Black Matter Music. Right. I'm gonna get that right. Let me do that. Let me run that back. Black Matter Music. There's a message in that too. Woo! Yeah. You want to do that?
All
Tell
metaphysics.
us. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, let's do that real quick.
Right now,
before
what's
we
going
wrap
on
that
in
up.
science is, as you know, they have the large, colliders, the particle colliders over in Europe that are circulating life particles.
Yeah.
And actually the name for this company was kind of a revelation to me before that even came. So it was kind of like moving in warp speed. Black matter is what they're looking for in the universe right now to understand gravity and how other things in the universe work and come together. But the black matter, truthfully, from the metaphysical perspective, and what I see, being a black man is, black people are the matter. As we see, the economy of the world revolves around black consciousness, how we're spending money, how we're doing
our trends. Oh my God.
Black Matter Music is more than just music. We also do film and literature also.